1993, the Toronto Blue Jays to rookie pitcher Aldo Reyes to take the mound in Cleveland against the Indians as they look to wrap up this American League Championship Series and clinch the American League pennant. Everybody, the Toronto Jays franchise here in MLB The Show. Use the playoff bracket. If the Blue Jays are to win this, they will be playing the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series. And let's see if we can do it in Cleveland, Game 5.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good
All right, let's do it as we kick off Game 5. The Indians have to try and come back, being down 3 games to 1. They have to win 4 in a row. Or sorry, they have to win 3 in a row with 2 of them being on the road.
What's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in
and we'll see if the Toronto Blue Jays can end the Indians' World Series dreams and get themselves a spot in the Fall Classic for the first time in 17 years.
They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
One out, or sorry, nobody out, 1 on, and a 1-1 count on Josh Donaldson. Ground ball down the line, Ramirez, a great step, but his throw goes into the outfield. It's thrown away, Ramirez blows it, and the first play, or first inning, things are already looking bad for the Tribe. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Mike Trout up, though he hasn't been good in the playoffs.
There's a swing and a drive.
And he finally comes through, and that will be the first RBI Mike Trout, or no, sorry, that will be, no, he has more. But Mike Trout finally does something productive for the team in this playoffs. Now Juan Soto steps in. 1 out, 1 on, 1-1 count, 1-0 Jays, top of the first. Fastball upside. Upside? What was I going to say? Up high? Or upstairs? I don't know. Fastball misses, ball 2. And we've seen that be a hit already in the series. And that'll be a fielder's choice. Inning continues for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been very good in this postseason. 2 outs, 1-1 pitch. Guerrero inning over. But the Jays strike for 1 as Mike Trout gets a sac fly to put us on top.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
Aldo Reyes on the mound, picked up a win in his first game. A diving stop by Jeanette knocks it down. That's all he's able to do. That'll be an infield base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count.
A running fastball low. That'll be a 2-1 count.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch
hit well to left, Soto there, 1 away.
As an offense, the game plan has to be the fact
this will be a good game, and I am really hoping that we will be able to take home that American League pennant in year number 2. I feel that I have done everything in my power to make a team that shouldn't just win the World Series this year. I feel like this team should be a dynasty. As long as we are able to retain most of the players on our squad, and we are able to, maybe if we can sign another free agent during the offseason, then this Blue Jays team will be one of the best in Major League Baseball history. 2-pitch, full count. Not looking good early on for Aldo Reyes. Sinker just low. Count stays full.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
That curveball on the ground. Jeanette to DeYoung to Andujar. That is a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Tribe doesn't strike in the first. Now the Blue Jays bats come back up as they look to try and add on to that run they scored in the first. Randall Grichuk's going to kick off the inning with at least a single, could be extra bases, and it will. A leadoff double for Randall Grichuk, and the Blue Jays could be in business. Now Miguel Andujar, the new leader in voting for playoff MVP in the American League, overtook teammate Juan Soto, and well, neither of them get a hit in their first at-bat. That'll be a sacrifice fly, though, as Grichuk will advance over to third. And there's one away, runner on third. JT Realmuto up. All we need is a sac fly, maybe even a ground out. And it could be 2-0 Blue Jays. And fly ball, center field. Gonna be close at the plate if they send Grichuk, and they will. The throw home is not in time. That's another sacrifice fly, and it's 2-0 Blue Jays. Now Scooter Gennett, who's continued to come up big for the Blue Jays this postseason. See if he can do it again.
And he fouls this one off.
He's had a ton of big RBI doubles in the series. 5 RBIs. He's hitting .313. Very, very good series for him.
Had him fooled there as this is
didn't do too much in that series against Boston, but he has made up for it in this one. He flies out. Yeah, he flies out. In the inning, though. So now Corey Dick will lead off the bottom of the second for Cleveland. It's a 2-1 count on him as Aldo Reyes misses with the change. And the running fastball in there. 2-2. Reyes is having a very good rookie season. Then he had an injury. Then he came out, had a very good first game of his postseason career, and looking to have another good one here. I mean, he's not doing very well of keeping batters off base, but he hasn't allowed anybody to score through 4 outs. So, I mean, he's got that going for him, right?
And let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you
I did not think that was getting caught. Okay. That'll be a line out to right field for out number 2.
Some of these hitters are going to have to try.
Reyes now has 2 away, but that ball's hit well. It is down into left field, and the Tribe are not going to send home the runner. Probably smart. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. A base hit ties the game. Can Reyes prevent that base hit? Popped up, foul territory. JT Realmuto is there, and the inning's over. The inning is over just like that. Blue Jays still lead at 2-0. Donaldson walks. A single from Soto puts runners on the corners for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 out for him here in the third.
2 on, 2 out. 1-1 pitch from Shane Bieber. Up high.
Like the
2-1.
fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter
Here we
to be
go.
aggressive.
Jays need as many runs as they can get. They want to clinch it right now. They don't want any funny business. Want to save all their energy, and Bieber is hit with a comeback. Luckily, it was kind of just a slow ground ball. Hit him in the ankle. Still going to hurt a little bit, but he is able to recover and end the inning. Tyler Naquin will watch that one low, 2-1.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
And a good changeup in there, 2-2. Reyes looks to send Naquin down to start the inning, and it's a 1-run game. Deep, carrying, no question. Solo home run, Tyler Naquin, his second of the series. Not his second solo home run, his second home run of the series. And it's a 1-run game, and now Carlos Gonzalez is going to add on maybe a big no-out double. Trout will get it in quickly. Runner on second, tying run now in scoring position for Jose Ramirez.
Good weight transfer, good hands to the...
And that one's deep, carrying, deep, gone, Indians hit the lead! second home run of the inning, and Aldo Reyes has fallen apart in the third. Lindor will pop it up. Donaldson there, one away. 3-run score on 2 home runs already. And there's only one away. Corey Dickerson. Swing strikes out.
And there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out.
Good pitch. And now it's a 3-1 count on Carlos Santana. He'll foul it off. The count runs full now. Here we go. 3-2 pitch.
And it's
another one driven deep towards the wall.
To the track, but he has no chance to make
Should have been
It's
inning
off the
ending
wall.
flyout, but this inning's broken.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to
Carlos Santana, a 2-out double. Inning's not over, and now Jason Kipnis. He homered in the last one.
His teammates can pick him up and bring him home.
Ground ball. Jeanette able to field it, but not able to keep his balance, and Reyes decided not to go cover the base. Now Bradley Zimmer, full count, deep, right field. Good! 6-0 Indians, and this game, this series, might not be a wrap.
Soto is there, and he puts it away to stop.
Wow. We are going to be quick managing quite a bit of this one then, seeing as it's kind of already over. Aldo Reyes, a bad game. Very bad. We'll bring in Brandon Woodruff in relief. Though, there's 2 outs, but 2 runners on. Juan Soto could come up big and maybe make it I would just take a single that would score 1.
I wouldn't be surprised
And
if anything
inning
hit
over.
hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time.
And I know what they're going to do. They're going to take out Brandon Woodruff, and I'm going to throw a fit, but whatever. Oh, no, they leave him in. Maybe they shouldn't have. 1 out, bases loaded.
Digging in and looking for more.
Bradley Zimmer.
Went deep to the tune of a
3-run home run earlier in the game, and he hits in an inning-ending double play, and that was big. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He will walk. 2 on, 2 out. Can Scooter Gennett come up big once more for the Blue Jays?
1-1. Drilled to the right
That'll be a base hit. The bases are loaded.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner.
A home run ties the game, but we don't have a home run threat in the box. Paul DeJong, not a home run threat at all, but if we can get something into the gap, we can make this game a bit closer. 2-1 count. We have Donaldson and Trout on deck and in the hole. We'd love to get them a shot with the bases loaded. And, well, we'll get him up. And no. I don't know why he took forever to round the base. That will be an RBI single for Paul DeJong, and that ends the game. Joe Smith brought into the game for Cleveland. 1-1 count on Josh Donaldson. Bases loaded, 2 away.
So as he leaves, he
Sinker swung on and missed.
Winning pitcher here, unless of course all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. And here's a sinker that
sinker
had a
inside
2-2
to
it there, as it just about came in and nailed him.
We can't hear it from here, obviously.
2-2 pitch.
Someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And a line shot. Jose Ramirez somehow knocked it down. He saved 2 runs. Wow. Guerrero walks. 2 outs, runner on first. Brad Hand on the mound. Not an easy person to hit off of, and it's a 2-2 count on Randall Grichuk. Who wasn't expecting much.
The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Grichuk not having a good one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
And we are gonna. All right, Ryan Tepera brought into the game. A triple from Miguel Andujar to start off the 8th. That is big. Adam Cimber on the mound. You know the Blue Jays, they need to get that run home. They need to at least get Andujar to score. Jeanette on deck, and you know, if Jeanette's able to come up, well, he's going to come up. If there's still a runner on third when he does, then, I mean, well, there won't be, but, you know, Jeanette would have taken care of that. So a run does score. It's a 2-run game now.
Ready once again, Scooter Jeanette. Last time
1-2 count on Jeanette.
Here he comes
on a 6-4 game, and that ball chopped back up the middle. Simber throw to first, 2 away. Now Paul DeYoung, who got an RBI single in his last at-bat, steps in, wants to extend the inning for Josh Donaldson.
The 2-2.
And that'll be a ground out to Kipnis. All the Jays need is a bloop and a blast, but are they going to get it? They don't want to play the hitting. And Edwin Encarnacion is in at third. That worries me. Why? What happened to Josh Donaldson? 2-2 count. Will Smith in the batter's box. Nope, Will Smith on the mound.
They're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a close.
Just like that, that's a strikeout to start the inning. 3-1 count, now Mike Trout in. That'll be a base hit back up the middle. Tying run on is in the box. Trout on first, pretty speedy runner. And
he didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a miss.
Full count on Juan Soto.
Let's see if they can capitalize.
Can he come through?
In now, Juan Soto.
That one also back up the middle. Go ahead run in the box, but a double play to end the game is in order. But the Jays not willing to go down with the fight. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up.
Vladimir Guerrero, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-1 pitch.
Slider misses away, 2-1 count.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making
2-1 pitch to Vlad.
Difficult task.
Here's the 2-1 home. Oh, this is hit high.
Hit well.
Out to left.
It'll be reeled in though. Trout will advance, and it's not looking good. 2 outs, and Randall Grichuk, who has had a very bad game, is up. I did make our bench a lot stronger, but with Donaldson injured, I might put in Encarnacion in this situation. But he's at third right now, so it's up to Grichuk.
The last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a
fastball outside, 2-1.
The count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Taken cold.
Fastball paints the corner, and the Jays are down to their final strike.
43,515 on their feet in Cleveland.
Strike 3, swung on and missed. Indians will fight for at least one more day.
All those fans cheering. This is a good win for this team.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.
Your winning pitcher is Shane Bieber. He went 5 2/3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 earned runs, and 3 walks. The loss goes to Alder Reyes. He went 3 innings, allowed 10 hits, 2 strikeouts, 6 earned runs, and no walks. And the save goes to Will Smith. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs, and no walks. Player of the game is Bradley Zimmer. He went 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. That will wrap up this episode. Toronto Blue Jays franchise. I hope